this is just a little tape reading session / market review prior to Fomc, which will be coming out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what I'm thinking is that the market is going to draw to this monthly level at 4411.25. If we just go onto a monthly time frame, we've been obviously bullish the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and it looks like we're getting a bit of a short-term reversal on the monthly time frame, and I'm interested in this gap here from this candlestick high, the high of May and the low of July. So this fair value gap in here and midpoint of that gap. So that's the monthly. Obviously there's liquidity underneath July's low. So yeah, I'm just sort of anticipating a run into that. Whether it will happen today, I'm not too sure, but FOMC could definitely push it down to that level. If we go to the weekly, we can see the past 1 to 3 weeks have been bearish. We've traded through this gap, so we've treated that now as a weekly inversion fair value gap, and we're looking like we're trading through this propulsion block and order block here. So again, we've got sell side liquidity there, and that monthly high on the fair value gap is just here. So I'm looking for the market to draw into that 4411 level. Daily time frame is where it gets quite interesting. This is where I plot like all the new week open gaps, and we can see that we're currently trading within this daily imbalance in here right now. So if we continue to trade through that, it's likely we'll see 4411 get taken out and potentially trade into the new week open gap at 4390. So if we do continue to trade through, we could treat this daily fair value gap as an inversion, and that could continue to ride price back down. 4 hour time frame, not really too much to look at on that. Only thing I'd say is if we do rebound upwards, then we've got this equilibrium price point around these new week open gaps, and then this fair value gap in here if the market was to draw up into a premium before heading back down. Hourly, a little bit more on my charts. We had the silver bullet here yesterday. We traded up here again this morning. We left buy side liquidity. We've currently traded down here, and we've left sell side liquidity at 4433. Sorry, 4433.25. On the hourly, we've also got this little gap in here, so we could be attracted up into that before heading back down. 15 minute. Consequent encouragement of this dealing range. Buy side liquidity at these highs, sell side liquidity at these lows. Consequent encouragement of 50%, sitting at 4449.50. So as you can see, this current 15-minute candle's traded straight up into that. So we'll look to see how price reacts at FOMC. So we have cleared this sell side underneath here, and this is technically a shift in market structure because we've got this up close candle here. So we've taken liquidity, traded into a new week open gap, and we've traded above a short-term high there. 5 minute. it's a bit more apparent how we've got a bit of a market structure shift in there. I'm still bearish. I wouldn't look to take a long, and I wouldn't look to trade the FOMC session because that can be pretty wild. If I do take anything, it will be the second run within the FOMC meeting. So generally it starts and then we have a false run, and then the next run is generally the real move. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this liquidity taken out if we do want to run the market higher and then dump it down. From an institutional standpoint, if it was me and I was trying to take price down to 4,411, I wouldn't make it a nice easy trade. So like this drop off here is going to entice a lot of people to start selling short. I'd want to see these highs cleared out first, and then it could perhaps do something like this. So if we take out the highs, it may look like it's going to continue going higher and then suddenly dump and then continue to go back down and then begin working towards the monthly fair value gap. So I would expect to see some kind of manipulation before heading back down to those lower levels because of FOMC. But we just have to look at what the market does when we get the news release, and then we'll make our trade assumptions off of that. If I do take anything, it won't be until late in the PM session, and I'd probably be looking at the 3 to 4 PM silver bullet for a short at some point. But everything has to align and everything has to be in my favor. So yeah, that's about it for now.